Hey guys, what's going on? So today we are going to do something a little bit different. Instead of doing like a review of each ball, we're just going to do them together, see how that goes. We've got High Road 40. This is the 40th anniversary of High School Products, which is the original name for Storm. It has got the Equinox cover on it, and it's combined with the original High Road weight block. No AI core tech, just the original High Road weight block. So for this, I believe it's 257044. And then we have Ion Pro Solid. Ignore the little bit of ball damage. I made a bit of a whoopsie when I was drilling it. This has, I believe, a new cover, a new solid cover with the same Ion Pro weight block from the original Ion Pro. It was news to me that the original Ion Pro wasn't solid because I don't really pay too much attention. That was on me. But with this Ion Pro, we've got a 5¼ inch pin, a 4¼ inch mass bias, and a 3-inch buffer. We've got the house shot behind us. Let's see what these two do. I've had a couple of warm-up shots, so I think I'm good to go. We're going to start with High Road 40, and let's see how it goes. Let me know in the comments which one you think is going to come out on top. But here we go, High Road 40. I don't bowl down this end of the center too much, so I think they're a little tighter down here than they are at the regular end that we bowl. Okay, so off to a 2.8 start with the High Road. Here we go with the Ion Pro. Wow, that was responsive. Doesn't look like I've practiced too much, does it? All right, we're going to spare on the board with each. So this High Road 40 has a 5½ inch pin, what would be a 4½ inch mass bias, and a 3-inch buffer. Kind of looks a little bit like that. Pin above the ring finger, kind of something fairly standard for me. I'm going to move a little right off that last shot. Okay, it looks a little smoother than the High Road Pearl, which kind of makes sense. Decent bit stronger cover, so it should pick up a little sooner. All right, well, off that last Ion Pro, I'm going to move a little bit left, but I'm not going to get too tricked. Wow. Whoa. This Ion Pro is way stronger than I thought it was going to be. This Ion Pro Solid. All right, let's dial it in here with the High Road. This High Road's giving me the feeling of one of those balls for this that I probably need to just touch the cover just a little bit. Like it's just pushing a little bit too much down the lane. So if I had this straight out of the box, what I would do now is I would take like a 2000, just graze over the top of it. Not even really make it like dull, just take the very top of the polish off it. So far, Ion Pro Solid is giving me the feel of something that's maybe a little cleaner than the original Ion Pro, but it looks like it makes a stronger move off it down the lane. Whether they would be like that if they were both dull, I guess we'll find out in another video. But here we go. Yeah, that High Road's just just a hair too long. I think we're going to crack the surface in this video. All right, I'm moving a little bit further left with this Iron Pro. Wow, the balls are hitting the pins in odd ways down here. All right, so I've got a 2000 pad. Just gonna graze the surface on this high road. Barely even touched it. I don't think you can even tell on the video that it's not as shiny. I'm gonna move a couple because it's definitely gonna hook more now. There you go. So that's a good tip for you guys at home. If you see the ball and it's not making really a continuous one motion, like you feel like one shot it really changes direction, and the next shot it kind of gets really lazy down the lane, the ball's probably just a little bit too shiny. So having that 2000 Abralon pad and just, like I say, not even really using too much pressure, just almost like you're cleaning the oil off the ball, makes a really big difference. All right, here we go. I mean, it could have given me that hit, couldn't it? Let's be honest, it could have given me that hit. But got the ball further right, kind of got around it. And in case you're wondering, I'm using Iron Pro, the original Iron Pro for spares. So we'll throw a couple of comparisons at the end. But right now, Iron is up 9 pins. See what High Road can do about it. Wow, that really has made a big difference. Really is picking up stronger and being more continuous than it was before. All right, let's get a good shot with this iron. I've probably moved a little bit too far left, so I'm going to move a little right, kind of stay a bit more up the back of it, make it pick up a little sooner. That wasn't very good. I don't think anybody at home was worried about that being a good shot or not. Well, I'm no non-Duke, that's for sure. Use a spare ball, kids. All right, let's throw this one a little better with the High Road. I think I'm going to like this ball. I really like the Equinox. I think that cover is a little more blended than some of the other kind of pearl covers we have. I just made a slight adjustment. I started tucking my pinky. I always used to do that, but recently I've been having a bit of finger pain. When I tuck it, I feel like the ball gets through the front part of the lane a little easier and has a little bit more motion down the lane. So that was the change we made on the last 2 shots. Let's see what this does. I mean, you gotta love that. I think if I was using, like, say, a High Road Pearl at that spot right then, I think that would have got to it, and it either wouldn't have hooked enough, or if it had have picked up, it would have really picked up hard. What I think you're seeing with that slightly stronger cover is you're seeing a more blended motion. Now, that obviously means that where the High Road Pearl excelled before, which was once the lanes had transitioned, this might be a little bit strong for that. So if you've got slower speed, you're probably going to be looking to use this earlier, but with the more oil that all the centers keep putting on the lanes, I guess it's like, it's back and forth over, is this like the current day version? I think it's a little smoother. I think most people are going to see it as a little smoother. But for me, I haven't been able to use the high road pearl very much. That was good. Finally got enough angle with that iron. We're seeing it like really go through the pins. When I said that I felt like it hooked more down the lane, I think it's more continuous. Whereas the Iron Pro, the original Iron Pro, I felt like it had a habit of like, it kind of either missed it or like you really got it to stand up and then go forward. Early days, but it feels like this new solid version is again a little bit more rounded. Yeah, be interesting to see how that develops. We got a 3-pin match going into the 9th frame. That's close. Ooh. So that's the thing I wouldn't have been able to use the high road for in the high road pearl or even the high road in the past. I don't think I would have been able to get away with getting it so far right and then get it in the oil on the house shot. I almost don't think either of those shots would have struck on a house shot. Gotta go. Whew. Dialed in now. Dialed in now. All right, comes down to the 10 frame. High road has kind of a fake 3-pin lead because I missed the spare with the Iron Pro. But here we go. Yeah, that wasn't a great shot and it still blended it. I actually could see this ball being some use on the house shot, which I didn't really believe I would be saying, based on it being higher RG, symmetrical, but looks all right so far. All right, let's move a little bit to the right for this final shot. If it gets 7, great, we got the chance of a tie. If not, you guys will get to see what it looks like going a little straighter. Oh, it got 8 for the win. Anybody who watches my videos kind of knows that I always screw that up. I never know how far right to move. But we ended up with 247. So opportunity to strike out here for 246 with the Iron Pro Solid. Oh, a little bit too much up the lane. That ball still is pretty responsive. I just don't think it quits as much as the Iron Pro. I'll throw the Iron Pro on the fill. Let's make this spare. This is a slightly stronger layout. For me, picks up a little earlier and then it quits a little bit. I'm not really seeing that out of the Iron Pro Solid. One more try, get it right. Yeah. For me, Iron Pro Solid is a little cleaner, but it's a more continuous motion. Iron Pro, the original Iron Pro, feels like it picks up sooner, but gets more forward. How much difference I'm gonna see in tournaments, I'm kind of interested to tell. On the house shot, Iron Pro Solid might need the lanes to transition a little bit, I think. Felt like it was a little too quick on the ones I missed up the lane. High Road 40, I felt anyway like I had more miss room right and left. So for me, to answer which was the best one on the house shot, it was the High Road 40. Thank you for watching. If you like this shirt or any of the stuff that me and Chris wear, check out coolwit.com. Use discount code BEEFSTEW10. There will be a link to pre-order these balls. They are available June 20th. So I know that that is quite a ways away, but these balls are available June 20th. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care now. Bye-bye.